Hey everyone, this is the ShutInBakas. My name is Chris. So we're back for Mieruko-Chan, which is becoming one of the better series of this season. It's a sleeper. Nobody really seems to care about it, and I'm glad that I found it because, to be honest, Joseph watched the first two episodes and ditched it. He also bitched about it for having too much ecchi content. Yeah, whatever. Sure. Anyway, so we're going to be doing our mid-season review of Mieruko-Chan, so keep that in mind. There's going to be spoilers for the first 6 episodes, and yeah, let's get into it. So Mieruko-Chan has been surprising, actually. I didn't really expect much from it, but the fact that it's from Passione, which they do a lot of good shows. They've done the Higurashi remake. While it might not be the story we wanted, at least it had really good visuals, like an art style that was good, and it had the horror aspects to it. And that's why I thought that this was actually a good studio for Mieruko-Chan, because it had the cutesy art style with the horrific ghosts going around, like they actually had a pretty good shot at making this good, and they did, so I'm glad they did that, in that regard, that is. Totally just obsessed with the music. The OP song is great. I really love Miko. She's probably going to be on my favorite characters list just because I really love her design. And I for some reason, just really enjoy watching her just in torment. I know it sounds horrible, but like, it's really fun. You feel bad for her, but I think the funny part is her voice actor is the same one that does Aqua from Konosuba. So that makes a lot of sense. With, how useless she is. Anyway, basically, I don't have much to say about the episodes I've already covered, because I've got individual episode reviews for those and the first impressions and all that jazz. So we'll mainly be talking about episode 6. So number 6 was a weird change of events. I didn't really think the show was going to go this way, but it seems that it will. So, what I'm referring to is exorcism. So basically, Miko, it's a force of habit. Miko goes to a shrine because Hana's being haunted by a big bad ghost, and it keeps getting stronger, because I'm guessing it keeps eating things. It actually likes to fry ghosts on Hana's holy aura, and then has the deep fried ghosts. Anyway, they go to this temple. And then they pray, and she's hoping that something happens, and then these Inu gods, gods show up, and they start trying to beat him. Doesn't really work out. They were winning for like a few minutes, and then they got beaten. And then I guess Big Brother came along, and they just completely wrecked them. And I think the comedic part of that was, while it was getting completely, disemboweled and, body parts flying everywhere, Hana took a photo of them, like a selfie, and it had the beautiful sunshine in the background, and then, just the guts of this ghost flying everywhere, and it's like, yeah, this is great. I do find it weird how Miko can see ghosts in pictures. It's a bit of a strange thing, but I guess, that's just the world that they live in. That is what it is, Overall, I have the feeling, because at the very end, this god, touched her, and said 3 times, and I'm not sure what that means yet, but I'm sure they'll get into it, but I feel like this is going to become more of a fighting show, eventually, maybe more of an exorcism show. Instead of just being a comedy about, no, I'm scared, it might become more of a, okay, this is scary, but I have to exorcise this thing, It might become something more like that. And it might become Miko's personal objective to get rid of all of these ghosts in the world. And that could be interesting. That's just my guess. Don't take that as a fact, because it's definitely not. Unless it is, in which case, called it. But for the moment, that's my guess as to where the show is going to be going. And I wouldn't mind that, because to be honest, the comedy has become a bit stale with the fact of, okay, you can only be scared by these ghosts too many times in the same sorts of situations for it to be like, okay, this is getting kind of lame now. Like, it's kind of stuff where it's funny because it's happening, but not because of, like, the situation she's in, because they're usually always the same situations. And I think the writer realized that he can't really go, or they can't really go much further with this comedy style, so they have to implement some sort of a new factor. And I think that started with the Hana thing, with her aura, all that jazz. And, yeah, overall I feel like we're gonna have a bit more action, maybe, because that action part with the Inu gods and the big ghost man, that was pretty well animated. It was, I won't say it was reminiscent of Higurashi, because obviously nothing like that happens in Higurashi, but like the sudden change to like really drastic action is pretty similar. And I can see the show going in that direction, like just going from a pure I'm scared comedy to I'm scared but I have to beat these ghosts sort of thing. That's my guess anyway. Don't take that as a guarantee. That's completely skeptical. But overall, really love this show. I've actually got the CDs. I think I said in the last episode, CDs for the OP, full length, and the ED full length for Mieruko-Chan coming in. That should be coming in eventually, hopefully. It's still in transit, so who knows. And I've also gotten their maid band Sense, which has become one of my favourite songs because it's just so fucking hard to not listen to. In case you don't know what that is, that's Platinum End's OP. And it's a banger, so I'm looking forward to making a video on the new episode coming out this week, so we'll see how that goes. Again, sorry for the lack of uploads, especially on the days when these release. I know that's a bit annoying for people, like, it's like they've already watched it, they don't care anymore sort of thing, but I just kind of make the videos when I feel like it, and for the most part, I haven't been feeling it recently I haven't been feeling it, let's put it that way. So, I've been trying to get back into it. I'm not forcing this, I just kind of wanted to make a video talking about my thoughts on these things. And I still have some series like I need to do full reviews on, such as How to Summon the Demon Lord, all that jazz. And yeah, we'll get into that eventually. It should be hopefully this week. Hopefully. We'll see. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Hit the like button if you liked the video, dislike it if you didn't. Leave me a comment down below telling me what you think of Mieruko-Chan and where you think it might be going from here. I'd be interested to, hear your thoughts, but no spoilers, please. Don't spoil the show. We don't want spoilers in the comment section. Subscribe if you're new to the channel, ding the bell button if you want to know when we're uploading, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.